Hello, thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast. I am your host, Cedric, the Credit Champion, and as always, I have a financially motivated talk for you. I'm going to teach you how I learned to save money and how you can learn to save money as well. Before we go into that, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with at least one person. This is going to help us as a society learn how to save money and move forward in life. This isn't just for you, but it's for someone who you know. So share this video and it will really help them. All right? Remember, you reap what you sow. So if you help somebody else, guess what you're going to get in return? You're going to get help. If you help someone else to get financial information, you're going to get financial information that's going to help you in life. So I'm going to share with you how I learned to save money, how I've been saving money ever since then. Okay, it started with me. One day I was walking with a guy I work with. I'm not going to call his name, but he knows who he is if he sees this video. And he was telling me how his house got broken into and somebody stole $7,000 from him. And I thought to myself, wow, $7,000. I mean, you had $7,000 just laying around in the house. Now, I don't have $7,000 in my house, so don't worry about it. My money is in the bank, right? In the bank and in Fidelity. Now, so I said to the Lord, and I asked him, I said, how did you do that? He said, I just kept putting money away, just kept putting money away. So one day I said to the Lord, I said, you know what? I don't have any money to save. I mean, here I am a Christian. I pay my tithes, I get my offering, but I don't have any money to save. And the Lord said, you do have money to save. Now, let me be honest with you. If Jesus was standing there in the flesh, I would have thought he was wrong. I'm serious. I would have said, no, Lord, you're wrong. I don't have any money to save. But how many of you know if Jesus says you have money to save and you say you don't have any money to save, how many of you know that Jesus is right and you are wrong? And what he said to me next blew my mind. He said you have some change in your pocket. And he was right. I had some change in my pocket. And I saw what he was saying because there's a scripture in the Bible where Jesus, he took 2 small fish, 5 loaves of bread. He lifted it up to heaven, blessed it, commanded it to multiply, and he fed over 5,000 people with it. And so what he told me was this. He said, get a jar, put the change in your pocket in the jar, lift it up to me, speak blessing over it, speak multiplication over it. And, you know, I did it. I found a jar underneath the bed, a brand new jar that was for a baby shower that hadn't been used. And I got that jar, put the change in my pocket, lifted up to heaven, spoke blessing over it, and I did what Jesus told me to do. Well, right after that, I had an idea pop in my mind. And see, let me tell you something. The way God puts money into your hand is through first giving you an idea. And you act on that idea. And then that idea produces money. God gave me an idea to start selling bikes that were on sale at Walmart. They had discounted bikes up in the racks that were very cheap that had been returned. So I got some of those bikes. I filled those bikes up, and my mother's car was driving her car at the time to work. My car was down, and I filled her car up with those bikes, many as I could, about 5 bikes. I then went and sold those bikes at the flea market for like at least 3 times as much. I started putting money in that jar. I went from putting change in the jar to 10s and 20s in the jar. Put it this way, I had enough to go and open a bank account. I opened that bank account and just started putting small amounts in it, and it became a habit. That year, I got blessed with several thousands of dollars. All right. I added that money to my bank account, and I've never looked back since then. I've never looked back since then. Ever since then, I've been saving money. The house I now live in, I was able to buy that house cash because of the saving habits I developed. I got into the Walmart 401k plan. I got into the stock purchase plan at Walmart. I had them deducting money for both of those accounts out of my check. I also was putting money into my bank account. And through those three funds, I was able to buy this house cash. Now, I continued to save money, right? I put $100 in per week. Sometimes maybe $100 every 2 weeks. But it became a consistent habit of saving money. I got used to it. I fit saving money into my life. And oh yeah, let me tell you what else happened. The Lord kept giving me additional ideas and means of making money over and above my job. I would get promotions on my job. In other words, I began to take advantage of opportunities to make money. See, I believe that God will give you opportunities to make money, but you have to take advantage of those opportunities. And one of the opportunities he gave me early on was a friend of mine who owned a cleaning business. He needed some help cleaning the buildings that he had under contract. Well, I did that. I was making like an extra $600 doing that. I would get off from Walmart at 11 at night, drive back to where I live, to my city, from out of town, go to those buildings, clean them up. I probably wouldn't get home like 2 something in the morning. But that's fine. I was making $600 extra. See, I was determined to get out of week to week living, check to check living. I was determined to have something to save. And it changed my life. It changed my life. Not only did I start saving, but I started working on my credit. I had a dream about me fixing my credit. I repaired my credit. I got excellent credit now. And so what I'm saying is that those two habits, develop the habit of saving, build your credit, get excellent credit. You can do it. You can join my Patreon. I got a Patreon. A Patreon page. You can go to my Facebook and look. Matter of fact, I'll put a link in this video where you can join my Patreon and I can teach you how to, have excellent credit. All right? And how to save money and how to create multiple streams of income. But see, you got to take action. You can just sit and watch other people in 2022 take action and change their lives, or you can get involved in the process. But you can't be lazy and you can't blame no one else because you're responsible for your life. Sometimes I don't feel like doing everything that I do, but I've disciplined myself to do it anyhow. And that has to be your mindset. If you only do what you feel like doing, you're not going to be successful. It takes discipline to be successful. It takes courage to be successful. You have to be bold and you have to be fearless to be successful because when you succeeding, people talking about you. When you're thinking outside of the box and you talking different and you talking about elevation, you already know people talking about you. I know people talk about me. But see, here's the difference. I don't care. I don't care what people think negative about me. You know why? This is my life. And I'm going to make the most of my life. And you should do the same. Stop caring so much about what negative things people have to say about you. Don't let that stop you from being successful. Because you're going to be, look, when you become successful, you're going to be so removed from them negative folks. They're not going to be able to eat where you eat. They're not going to be able to live where you live. Ride how you ride. Fly how you fly. You're not even going to be around those negative folks. So don't even worry about them. Right? And so I want you to be encouraged. Start with what you have. Begin saving money. And Everything's going to work out for you. Follow the steps that I'm giving you, and you're going to have good success. And then when you do start saving, you start having good success, leave a comment in the comment area and let me know how you're doing. All right. And I'll share it, on my page. All right. Remember to go to my Patreon page. I'm going to leave the link in the description within the next 24 hours. Well, once again, this is your personal credit coach, Cedric the Credit Champion, just encouraging you to be the best you can be in 2022. All right. See you till next time.